to understand how decimals works, we'll be using some models. So look up at the screen. Okay. And in the first box, you can see that this box is broken into tenths. Or how we covered that when we broke one single piece into 10 different pieces and called it tenths. And in the other box, they did the same thing, but do you see that the lines are going sideways? And those are tenths too. So if this box represents 4 tenths, how many are shaded? 4. 4 of them. Good. And then if this box, if it represents 3 tenths, how many are shaded on the side of the room? Can you see that? Do I need to see that? Okay. And then this one, can you see that up and down are the 4 tenths and side to side is the 3 tenths? And how many spaces are overlapped right here that give you the product of 4 tenths times 3 tenths? 12. Right? I heard you say 12. Let's count them to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 1, 0, 2, 0. So comparing where the decimal is in the whole number and the decimal is in the decimal, ten, 11, 12. Good job, Cheryl. And so you see that the number is written as a 12 behind the decimal. Now I have a question for you. What does the product or the answer do when you multiply two whole numbers such as 10 times 10? Brianna? Okay, 1 0 or 2 zeros? So what's the answer to 10 times 10? 100. And where's the decimal in this number? Remember we talked about it? Behind it, it's right here. We don't see it, we don't write it. So what does the product answer do based on the product that we just looked at, or the problem we just looked at, when you multiply two decimal numbers like 4 tenths times 3 tenths? Remember what that answer was? Megan? Have a decimal here. And what was the other 2 digits? What is 4 times 3? 12. So comparing where the decimal is in the whole number and the decimal is in the decimal product or answer, what's happening between those two? Are we doing any regrouping here? Is it going into the ones place? Did we do any regrouping here? Kind of we did. So this number is getting bigger from right to left. It's getting bigger going to the left, right? The ones, the tenths, the hundreds place. What is this one getting bigger towards? So this is the tenths and the hundreds. So it's going the other way, right? We're writing it bigger to the right. All right. So for today's lesson, we're going to be doing exactly what we looked at here. We're going to have some models on our worksheets. We're going to have this fancy little plastic model piece. And we're going to do some overlapping to some problems, doing some shading, and to find our answer using multiplication of decimals. So let's do a couple together so you get the hint of the activity, or you know exactly what you're doing. So you should have a colored pencil and one of these plastic model pieces, okay? So, and a marker, which you will use with this. Okay? So, number 1 is 3 tenths times 7 tenths. So how many am I going to shade in this box, in the box divided into tenths? I would shade the 3 tenths first. So I see one of the students are already doing that for me. There it is. So let's shade 1. Now that you have those overlapping, and you've shaded 9 out of the 10, go ahead and count all the little squares that are overlapped, and that'll tell you how many hundredths. That 3 tenths times 9 tenths equals. I heard the number 27. Did anybody get anything different than that?
27.
Gerald, 27. Dayton, 27. Bella? 27. Christian? Haley? 27 hundredths. We put the decimal so it reads 27 hundredths. Front of the 27. So as you know, yesterday we had a little problem with the camera, right? But while we were videotaping our lesson, we were working with a manipulative with lines divided into tenths. And then we had a worksheet that was divided into tenths, and we were multiplying those tenths together. So this was a problem we left at when you guys were doing your independent work with your partner. So it's really, I guess, we call that group work. So let's check our answers that you wrapped up yesterday. Okay? Yes, Gerald?
That there was 36.
Well, let's check that. So remember on the first decimal that we multiplied, we colored in 4 tenths. And then we colored our manipulative, our sheet.
9.
We colored in 9 of those. We laid it over there. And then our job was to count each one of the squares, which represents the hundredths place. And once again, Gerald, what was the answer to that? 36. Do we say 36? Point 36. What's another way of saying point 36?
0.36.
0.36. Or 36 hundredths. Okay? So 4 tenths times 9 tenths is 36 hundredths. Alright, I want you to plug that problem into your calculator and see if that's the answer that you get using a calculator. And is the decimal place in the correct spot? There is 2. Yes? Okay. Alright, let's continue on and let's check the rest of our answers. Yes, we looked at them briefly. Okay, so the next problem, we had 6 tenths times 3 tenths. What is your answer? 18 hundredths. You said hundredths.
Hundreds.
Plug that into your calculator and see if the decimal is in the correct spot.
Yep.
Alright, the next problem was 3 tenths times 8 tenths. Your grid should have looked like this. Your decimal should be in front of your 2 for 24 hundredths. Check it on your calculator. Okay, I need you to join us, please. Got it? On your calculator, is it 0.24? Okay. On the next one, it's 3 tenths times 5 tenths. Does your answer look like my answer? And how do we say that answer?
0.54.
15 hundredths, nice job. Let's keep going. Get these problems taken care of. This is one that kind of trumped us up just a little bit. We had some questions about this problem. So let's look at it. So if we have 100 times, if we have 1 tenth times 2 tenths, Not tenths. Well, what is our answer? Hundredths. So our answer should be 200. Let's look at the next one. If we had 7 tenths times 6 tenths, how many hundredths does that represent? We need someone other than Gerald's voice. Kylie?
0.42.
0.42. How do we say 0.42? Brand? 42 what? 42 hundredths. Nice. And the last problem that we worked on yesterday was 8 tenths times 4 tenths equals how many hundredths, Lily?
3,200.
32 hundredths. Yes. It's 8. Haley, how did you do on your correction?
Yeah.
What did you come up with?
Oh, yeah. No.
Okay. Our steps, Haley, is 2 times 4, and you wrote it 8 down. Good job, show the camera. 2 times 1, and write your 2.
Yep.
Now remember, based on our definition and our steps that we wrote down, where should the decimal go? Because all of those that I've seen so far kind of woo-woo with the decimal. So think about how many places in, starting from right here in your answer, does it need to move?
This smells bad.
Let me do this problem for you. 4
Can I
times
get the
2
calculator?
is 8. 2 times 1 is
We're not taste.
2. How many decimals are in the original problem, Gerald? How many decimals are up here in the original problem?